Hi guys, welcome back to the Dance of Evolving. I'm super excited to share some information today about a non-negotiable spiritual practice and how to truly cultivate that in your life. And really it's in order to hear your soul's calling and carving out that time to listen to your soul's calling daily with a non-negotiable spiritual practice. Now, the biggest transformation of my life has happened recently from doing this and committing to showing up for your soul. It's like putting a message into the universe, to God, saying, I am serious about this and I'm ready to be supported. And so I've been stepping away a lot from all this stuff I feel like I should be doing to look a certain way or be a certain way or even prove something to myself. And instead, and especially because when it's like that, that is the practice that easily falls by the wayside when things get tough. And instead thinking, okay, what do I need in my spiritual practice the most that helps me feel grounded? How can I fit this into my day? And when do I fit this into my day to where this truly moves me forward in a way that's baby steps? And then as a gift to the world, I'm building a self-awareness because I'm hearing the whisperings of my soul. And so if you're trying to do a bunch of different things, know that you do not need to do it all, okay? And it can be so simple. Mine is 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes each day is what I've started to do. And it consists of a prayer meditation, body movement, whether that be yoga or dancing, and just letting my spirit really get in touch with my body and my mind. And then on top of that, journaling. And with my journaling, I have a focus, especially, over the next few months, of what am I hearing that my soul, sorry, just had to get a bug there. What am I hearing that my soul's trying to tell me is my next step? But equally important is what am I hearing and noticing that I am not, that I thought that I was. And uncovering what you are not and what you don't like in your life and what you want to change helps you know more of what you are. And so no matter where I am or what I have going on, this non-negotiable is, there's no excuse not to do it, because I know when life turns into one big practice, that your life is actually one big moving prayer. And so thinking that your soul is waiting to guide you, the universe and God is ready to support you all along the way. But in order to connect to all of this, you need to show up. And so I'm going to take you through how I show up each day. I'm going to edit this so it's as short as possible, but you're going to see Anna's spiritual practice. Pick up on any of this if you'd like to. Some of this you might be like, that doesn't resonate with me, and that's completely fine. Your spiritual practice might be totally different, and it could even be split up into different times during the day. But whatever moves you forward and whatever helps you understand more that you are not just a ghost walking around here in a body. You are a living, breathing soul who has purpose, who has opened your eyes for specific reasons today. And so to find a way to be grounded and to feel that purpose and to walk in that purpose is your ultimate goal. All right, so here is my spiritual practice. Here's a little bit closer view of what I have set up for almost like an altar, for me to intentionally, when I'm practicing today, I have this to set my intention. I have some intention oil. I actually make these, but they have crystals and certain herbs in it. It really, aromatherapy helps me a lot in staying focused and grounded. I'm working through a lot of muscle aches that are connected to a lot of the things internally that I'm learning that I'm not, and it's not my soul, and that I'm working through. And so I like to place those on the muscles that I'm still kind of energetically moving that through. And I kind of do that throughout my practice. I have some sage and Palo Santo, and I'm actually going to be lighting that here in a bit. In addition to that, I have some cards that I love to pull. Rebecca Campbell She has Work Your Light. She has Starseed Oracle deck. She has a Rose Oracle deck. She has amazing books. I have Light is the New Black. I'm actually going to read a poem out of it here in a little bit called You're Ready that I think is beautiful. But any text that really is drawn to you, that can also help you in your spiritual practice, just feeding your soul. And so I'm going to go ahead and get ready to, oh, I also have a crystal here. I have smoky quartz, which is helping me feel grounded. And I have different ones, different times, but I really love the cut of this, the rawness of it. And I just really set this for my intention. In addition to that, I actually found something today, and I know it's like a small synchronicity for me just to focus on. I found a bud that is about to bloom. And then I also have the same one that has fallen from the same vine here. And I just really started to think about how many things in life, we are cyclic beings. We shed certain things. We are ever evolving, and to resist this change keeps us from the new bloom that happens. And so I just have this nature kind of intention here to remember, just like in nature, we are all going through cycles, and to embrace those cycles and to feel and to work through them instead of suppressing. And that is what I'm dedicated to. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to start lighting this, and I will actually share the message that I'm pulling today. So as I start reading my message, I have some sage and some incense burning, and this just helps me. I mean, a certain aromatherapies help me stay focused. I also know that sage has negative ions, and that actually helps calm you and bring you a state of well-being. I like to get my mind ready then for my body movement, and really be integrating my soul with all of these beautiful gifts that I've been divinely blessed with, meaning a mind and an intricate body that is working today, and I'm alive, and I'm able to experience all of this human experience with my senses. So I'm taking in the aromatherapy. I usually pull I have two different decks. I have a chakra focus deck, and then I also have the Rebecca Campbell Starseed Oracle deck, which I love. It's one of my favorites. All right, this one seems to be kind of sticking out for me, and it's the sixth chakra, the third eye chakra, mindfulness. I'm aware of my thoughts, and I ask myself, are they uplifting, and are they true? Oh, this is good for today. I do this because I know that my thoughts significantly affect my mental, emotional, and physical health. And because I know that my body believes everything that I believe. That bird was so pretty. I am not in control of all situations that come my way, nor am I in control of what others do and say. However, I do have free will as to how I respond. I choose to respond to all situations from an enlightened position rather than just reacting. And I love that this comes up because it goes perfectly with what I've been learning. I take all of the nudges, all of the things that are uncomfortable for me or that would usually trigger me, and instead of me placing blame or focusing on what other people are doing, I focus on what is this teaching me about me. And a lot of this has been the most beautiful butterflies right there. A lot of it has been, what do I believe about myself? I had a feeling that this butterfly was going to come over here, so hopefully you guys get a glimpse of it. But massive monarch butterfly, like massive. Oh, okay. Anyway, what do I actually believe about myself? And I realize a lot of my beliefs are based on experiences and things that I have not processed. And so unpacking these beliefs and then realizing that my thoughts and the way I speak to myself is tied to this mindfulness. So just thinking, how do I respond to all situations from an enlightened position rather than just reacting? All right, so I'm going to put that over here to the side, and then I like to pull a paired card from the Starseed Oracle deck. This is not a right or wrong way to do things. I'm just showing you how I do things, and it's taken me a little while to figure out what works for me, and it might actually evolve and change as I'm evolving as well. So I just kind of shuffle around. Ooh, I love this. And it's a card I've actually never picked. And it is Earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. And just recently, I have thinking a lot about the scriptures that I grew up learning, and I place these here beside each other as I focus. But I've been thinking about a lot of the scriptures that I learned growing up and how much meaning they have right now. And one of them, it talked about being in the world and not of it. And we are souls in a human body, living a human experience, and we're in our own curriculum. And this curriculum is actually beautiful, even in the highs and lows. So I'm going to go ahead. And as I look at this, another thing that I do is before I even read the message, I think, what do I notice here that I am seeing? And I see almost like encapsulated in this crystal, like it's like we are lifted the more that we have self-awareness and transcend past our beliefs and what we're not. And I look down below and I see a lot of the things down below as things that I have let go, that I am not any longer. So anything that we let die from our former selves gives room for rebirth of things that we truly are, and to be able to discover that. So I'm going to go ahead and find this message here. All right, here we go. The big challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. I need to think about that. To have your soul fully embody your body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean toward transcendence have a longing for the heavens, so wanting to transcend, and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend toward immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience, means finding the balance. Oh, this is good. Between transcendence and immanence. Being in the world, but not of it. I'm learning some new words here that I don't usually use. Most starseeds are drawn toward transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you're being called to focus more on your energies in the physical world. To learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. So today when I journal, I'm going to focus on what am I noticing that I'm learning about myself based on what I'm walking through. We're all either walking through things in life that are presently in front of us, or we are in a non-reality and suppressing what we are afraid to face. And so I'm all about rather walking through everything in front of me with full courage and letting fear almost be my signal to where can I grow. And so I'm going to be writing today in my journal what I've discovered about my soul's evolution, what I feel like my baby steps might be today. And then on top of that, I'm going to be thinking about this star seed soul inquiry. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more physical? How can you find a greater balance between the two? And I think what we're talking about today is a great example, is finding your spiritual practice. So you just saw part of my meditation and prayer starts with me actually having an intention and feeding my soul. So now I'll go into a meditation. I'm going to link the meditation that I'm doing below, and it is actually a Boho Beautiful meditation. I love what this couple does. They are a moving prayer. They offer yoga, meditation, Pilates, and just share their way of life. And so I will link that meditation below, and I'm going to go practice that right now. And then I'll be back with you guys to share what I've written in my journal and body movement.